This world is not what you think it is. This world is not what you think it is.
Just sit still.
While I sit here drinking my apple cider vinegar.
Just sit still for a second. You're not moving. Just sit still. Just sit still for a second. You're not moving.
The world is supposedly rotating at 1,000 miles per hour, whizzing around the sun at 67,000 miles per hour.
Does it feel like you're moving? Feel that? Same thing you've always felt? Nothing? Ever? You're not moving.
Hurtling towards Lyra at 20,000 miles per hour.
Of course you're spinning around. Of course you are. Nobody's ever felt movement. Nobody's ever seen the earth move. Nobody's ever seen the earth curve. Maybe you just got fooled by some masons.
Revolving around the center of the Milky Way at 500,000 miles per hour.
They couldn't fool you. Of course you're spinning around. Of course you are. That's what they told you in school. They don't lie to you in school. Mark Twain said, "It's easier to fool people than to convince them they've been fooled." That's why it's so hard to convince you you've been fooled.
And merrily moving at God knows what velocity as a consequence of the Big Bang. And not even a hint of a ripple on the surface of my drink, yet tap the table lightly with your fingers and... So the earth is moving at brain-reeling rates of speed, but you can't feel any of it because of gravity and relativity, but you can feel even the slightest earthquake. Oh, okay. Cool story, bro.
That's what they told you in school.
The problem is that modern science has convinced us that nothing that is obvious is true, and everything that is magical, improbable, extraordinary, gigantic, microscopic, heartless, or outrageous is scientific. Keep in mind, all sciences originated from the human mind and senses, so the mind will forever be superior to any sciences that came out of it. We flat earthers choose to rely on our mind and senses more than you spinning globe believers do.
So trust your eyes and trust your experience. Trust your feeling, trust your intuition. Look out, see the horizon, flat. Feel for yourself. You're not moving.
While you use science, mostly second-hand theories taught in school, to support your 1,000 miles per hour spinning and 67,000 miles per hour revolving ridiculous ball earth model. When you cross a busy street, do you use science or your senses to do so, globeheads? In this case, you trust your senses and mental judgment in a potentially endangering situation. So basically, you trust your senses, which according to you is inferior to science. But in our case, we know that our mind and senses are superior. And if we can't feel the spin and wobble under our feet, we reach the conclusion that we do not live on a spinning ball. Remember, mind creates science. Science cannot create the mind. You do not need science to cross a busy street, you need your mind and senses. Likewise, we do not need science to tell us we own a spinning ball. Or should I say, we do not need establishment science. Or perceived authority figures, prophets of scientism, science rock stars, television celebrities, actors, comedians, jokers, professional liars, disinfo agents, Freemason fraudsters, and NASA shills to tell us that. Wake up to reality, globeheads, or go see a vestibular specialist.
They couldn't fool you. Of course you're spinning around. Of course you are.